Welcome to Dripping in Alchemy. My name is Starr. I consider myself to be a multidimensional channel at this time, and I've been on a path of awakening, I like to say, for the entirety of my life. But specifically for the past 5 to 6 years, I've been on this deep exploration of what it means to be a soul, awakened at this time, incarnating in a human vessel, but feeling very multidimensional in all fractal space and time. And I've been guided to create this channel to open up some downloads that I've been receiving for some time within the collective space. So please do step forward and continue to follow this channel if this feels in alignment for you, and you will know if this is supposed to be your space or not. I know that my energy and my medicine is not for everyone, and my teams of light work with me very closely, so if you are of the same soul signature as I am, then you perhaps are going to receive this content and it's going to feel like home to you. And this is what I'm going to expand upon today within today's channeling and message, is this expression of why you find it difficult to be around other people. And for some time in this awakening path, I was finding it more increasingly difficult to be in the communication and the sphere of others in my surroundings. And for some time, I thought that this just meant that I was finding it challenging to be out there in the world. And what Teams of Light wanted to share with me this week, last week actually specifically, but more into this week as well, is this idea of the soul signature is very important to be brought forward to the collective space. So for those souls that have been finding it difficult to be around expressions at this time of others, perhaps it's not the fact that you are finding it difficult to be around all, but perhaps there are some in your sphere that you know are not of that same soul signature as you. And this is why it's ever important to be stepping forward in your truest high vibration and your truest form. And this can be incredibly challenging on the path, believe me, I know, but it's important to keep doing what you know in your heart and your soul and in your truth, to be you at your soul core expression. Because in doing so, you're going to allow others to be able to step towards you and to be able to see you also. And you know, I consider myself to be an incredibly shy being when I was younger. It's taken me a lot to be able to be on a platform, to be sharing, to be sat in front of a camera. It's been many years of my expression working up to be in this space and this time like this. But know that in sharing your voice, doesn't necessarily have to be on a platform like this, but sharing your voice and sharing your truth and making sure that you are exactly who you came here to be is going to allow for others to be able to see you and to be able to resonate with you and then become your soul tribe. And moving forward in this sphere of understanding, I'm now starting to see that calling in your soul tribe is going to be very important, because we're going to be working together. And back in 2022, I started a tarot channel. And within those first few messages, I was receiving this idea that I was setting out this beacon call to Soul Tribe to be able to find me, to be able to find my content, to be able to see me. And I deleted a lot of those messages and those videos because they weren't aligning with some aspects of myself and soul. But I knew that that call had already gone out. And it was some time before I'm meeting other souls in this pathway. I spent a lot of my time alone awakening on this path. I had a violent awakening, an incredibly violent awakening, something that I'll share when the time is right over here. And I was just finding my way, what seemingly felt blind, before I started to be able to communicate with my teams of light even more deeply. But even then, that just made that the pathway was even more like a jigsaw puzzle to try and put together. I wasn't given all the information like other people seem to have been able to, and it's only now in the most recent weeks I've been given more about my own soul's path. So I've been on this pathway for 6 years, not knowing exactly why I'm here. I brought forward a lot of information on other channels as well that is incredibly dark and dense in terms of disclosure with regards to cosmic experiences out there as well. So if you'd like to partake in that, please do not hesitate to reach out and I will send that channel over to you. However, for the purposes of this channel, you know, we're delving into the aspects of alchemy, what it means to be a soul that wants to partake in alchemizing negative energy into positive energy, but also alchemizing energy that's been on your path to help you grow in existence. And I want to say that not finding your soul tribe for some time is all part of the growth. So know that you're not doing anything wrong if you feel like you've been working, you've been doing that soul searching, that soul deep dive, and you haven't found your tribe yet, or seemingly not as many as you would like to. Please know that your call is being put out there, and you know, make sure that you are putting yourself out there as one of the best ways that you know can serve yourself and those around you, good of all and harm to none, I say, on this path. But it's important to be showing up exactly as you are, dropping all the mask so that you can be seen. And I've been sharing this over on my Instagram, which is in the description below, for the most recent weeks, this idea of allowing for yourself to be seen in all aspects of you in the purest form of authenticity. In 2025, I was given this information that authenticity is now going to be the ruling expression for more fractals that are going to be catapulting forward on this path of ascension. So it's important to share your true self, your true form, even if it feels like it triggers others, even if it feels like you know you're the only one sharing this expression. It's important to keep going on your path. And if you would like support in your space, please know that I'm here to support you in any way that I can. But it's so important to understand that you are here and that you are important, and what you have to share is very much important to the collective. So please keep going, especially if the path has been growing long, if the path has been growing weary. you've been at this for some time, that's okay. You will find your tribe. You will continue to find your tribe. And please know that you are inspiring others to share their voice and their soul too. You know, you might not have many that step forward and say that you're doing this for them. I too have been a soul that's been experiencing this, but it's okay. You don't need that validation. You just need to validate yourself and find a deeper connection with your teams of light. So make sure that you are carving out that time to be with yourself, to be in your own energy, to be in nature, because that is the energy of that magic. That is the energy and the alchemy that we are trying to step back into. This cosmic force of nature, this idea of Mother Gaia. She speaks to us. She is here. She is a living being. So get back into that. That is the most energetic cosmic source of energy that you can possibly tap into. And you know, she is growing and expanding. She is suffering as much as we are, and we give that energy back. So make sure that you are in equal reciprocity with her, giving your energy but also receiving, but also knowing that wherever you find yourself in your life path, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And if my heart goes out to you, if you find yourself in an incredibly dense space, if you find like you are on your own on this path, please know that you're not alone. I'm here to support you if you need that, but also know that if you are seemingly alone, it's to help you grow, and you will move past this stage. Nothing is stagnant, even if it's been years, even if it's felt like the entirety of this lifetime. I felt like the entirety of my lifetime before waking up was just pain and suffering. I didn't understand it, and now coming back and seeing everything from a higher perspective, I can see where all of that was to shape the being that I am today. So I'm incredibly grateful. This pathway continues to be long, continues to be arduous, but somewhere there is a new wealth of light that seems to be seeping into the collective space too. So tap into that frequency, no matter how brief that is for you. You know, some days it is incredibly dark and dense and we're working through a lot, and it's only a glimmer of light. That's okay. Sink into that when you can, and make sure that you are carving out time to meditate and to communicate with your teams of light, if that's who you communicate with. You know, cosmic otherwise, angelic otherwise, whatever you believe in at this time, God, Allah, whatever it is for you, make sure you are carving out time to communicate with them in the highest vibration of all, and that will help you find this cool soul signature. But there'll be more from me with regards to alchemy and alchemizing your own energy to make it be of the best benefit for you, alchemizing negative energy and shadow energy to make it be of the best benefit for you, but also alchemizing your own signature to find your true core essence. I've been a soul that has been having to pull away a lot of the mass, a lot of the projections of others, a lot of the seemingly restrictions within my life path, within my lineage, to be able to find my soul signature and this new way of existing for me. It's been a very interesting time. In the most recent weeks, I've been tapping ever more into lighter aspects, which is incredibly different from the life path that I've been living up until the most recent years. And there is more about this information that will be to come. There's some on my other platform as well, so if you would like to receive that, please do not hesitate to reach out. But there is a space and this new energy and this cosmic force that is stepping forward. This idea of heaven on earth is very real and true, and I'm starting to see it appear right in front of me, 3D, 5D, and otherwise. So if you've been tapping into that energy, know that you're in complete alignment. And if you are finding it difficult to be around other people, that's okay. Perhaps you are there to trigger them, perhaps they are there to trigger you, but come back to yourself, retreat to yourself when you need to, and have that pause. But know that in hiding yourself, you're only hiding those souls that are supposed to find you. So do not hide, do not dim your light to fit in, do not dim your light to appease others. It's okay wherever you are, as long as you're not hurting anyone consciously, you know, good of all, harm to none, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So keep on going. Do not let anyone stop you, because in shining your light, you are finding your true core signature, but also allowing for you to find and meet your soul tribe. So they are coming, they are here, I'm part of the soul tribe. I promise you, if you found me, I'm part of your soul tribe. So please do not hesitate to reach out. But that's all for myself today, and we're back when it feels aligned, dripping it out for me. Don't forget,